This week on the Dirt Shed Show, we're going to be talking about how to get out riding your mountain bike with your kids, which, Neil, you've got a lot of experience in.
Exactly, and we're talking about the news, of course, and this week it's mostly good news.
What? It's the Dirt Shed Show! Yep, all happening today, got lots to talk about, but I really want to look into this idea now of getting out on a mountain bike, because I've seen some amazing footage of you and Lucas out riding.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
That's right, I've got a 3-year-old boy, and it's definitely, it's one of those things, having kids is brilliant, but it takes your time, so there's ways of doing it. It's either taking your kids with you, or another option is what I do sometimes, is get up really early on a day off, go riding, and then have a family day after that. That's always an option.
But you need a lot of commitment.
You do need the motivation to get up early.
Yeah, motivation, that's the word.
But yeah, there's loads of different ways of taking kids with you. We're in the midst of winter now in the UK, which can make things a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
I've seen trailers. Obviously, Danny Mac has made that one very famous.
Well, I mean, look at this. Danny Mac showing us just probably how not to ride with your kids. I don't think you should do that, and I really hope he didn't ever really do any of that. But that's one way. Those trailers are brilliant, and they've been around a long time, so that's kind of like a tried and tested design.
They're tube terrain, those ones, those specific ones called, supposed to be really good actually. And then there's other things like with Lucas, he comes with me on my, I've got a Mac ride. It's basically one of these things that goes in the middle of the bike. There's loads of these. You've seen this video from Kids Ride Shotgun?
Yes, yeah, the shotgun.
Basically going on an uplift day out in New Zealand, looks amazing. So kids, in my experience, they love that. So it feels like they're riding the bike, so they're bombing around. So yeah, I recently made a video with Lucas on my bike.
Look at this, I love this. I mean, looking at it now as I see you riding with him, is there a danger that you try and do too much with a little kid like that riding with you?
I say in the video, basically there's no falling off. You can't fall off. I'd hate to see what will happen.
Yeah, so you've got to take it pretty steady.
Well, I mean, that's not really the aim of the game, is it? To go fast and do big jumps when you've got your son or your child.
Jumps? I was thinking fast cornering. You've already gone to big jumps.
No, don't do that at all.
Oh my goodness.
And it's great, you know, getting him into it. I don't want to be the dad that pushes him into doing something that I love. He can choose what he wants to do. But balance bikes are amazing nowadays. The difference of those compared to the old stabilizer bikes, training wheels, as we call them in the US. Balance bikes are so good now. And we did the video with Commissar recently as well. Yeah, all those kids, that range of bikes, absolutely amazing. The bikes and the kids riding them.
I mean, I've mentioned this before on the Dirt Shed Show, is that I can't believe how much sooner kids are getting into riding and how quickly they're learning skills. I mean, it feels like 5 years ago it would have been incredible to say, you should see this 8-year-old I've seen doing jumps. Now it's just, Instagram's full of 8-year-olds doing incredible things on bikes because they're learning so much earlier.
Whilst I've just said I don't want to be the pushy dad, actually I said in the mini shredder video, being able to share something that you love with your kids, that's the name of the game, really.
It really is. It really is. So it would be really great to hear how you're sharing mountain biking with your kids. Are you doing it in a way that we don't know about, we haven't mentioned? It would be really great to find that out. So get involved with the show in the comments section down below, and we'll find out if there's more fun ways to get out riding with your kids, which would be ace. Right, should we have a look at some news?
In the news this week.
Come on then.
Yes, Neil, we've got some great news this week, and I'm going to kick it off with Kate Courtney. Now, she's been training really hard. Look at the determination in her face as she copes with that burning sensation from that crazy squat machine. Like, I've not seen a machine like that before. Now, if you want to be inspired to be training really hard, then I'd suggest you go and follow her. Also, she's going into the Olympic year with not one stone unturned. She's going in fighting spirit. Really exciting announcement from Santa Cruz Bikes, right? These guys are gonna help fund organizations around just to make mountain biking more accessible for them. They call it Play Dirt. And what Santa Cruz say, we're pledging to donate $1 million over the next 3 years towards trail projects, local organizations, events and programs that are geared towards creating and strengthening opportunities for people to get out on the trails. That's brilliant to see one of our iconic brands pledging that they're going to help a lot towards those trails out there for us people to go and have fun on. Thanks very much. Laurie Greenland goes Red Bull. Yes, Red Bull have sponsored this athlete in the downhill racing team. He is an amazing rider as such. He deserves this. And the great thing about having Red Bull, it basically pushes them to the next level, as well as after an injury, rehab and everything, they concentrate on the athletes just to get them back to what they are doing the best. Congratulations to Laurie Greenland for picking up the Red Bull helmet now. 2020 for that man is going to be exciting, and it's one to keep your eye out on for sure. Sam Pilgrim raising big money for Wings for Life. Lastly, big respect to Sam for raising a lot of money for Wings for Life to help support Paul Bazagosha. Now, Paul Bazagosha suffered a very big spinal cord injury at the infamous Red Bull Rampage. Had a massive crash there. Now, what Wings for Life do, they help those athletes through their rehab to get them back onto their feet or back into the field so they can do what they do best. Now, Sam on his YouTube channel put out a pair of Fox Forks, brand new ones, to his subscribers, to his followers, to say, if you want to win these, just head over to my Just Giving page, just donate a little bit of money towards this great cause, and you can have the chance to win this pair of forks. Now, the link is in the description down below. It's on the screen if you want to have the chance to win, or the best thing is you're giving to a great cause to help these athletes, to help these people get from that horrible injury back onto their feet and potentially back onto a bike. Now, it's a good cause. Now, I respect you, Sam, for doing that. Thank you very much.
Good stuff. Right, Neil, I've got a bit of a quiz question for you.
You're far away. I know everything, Martyn.
You won't know this. Talking about young riders and how soon they're getting into the sport, right? It's been the end of the season. We really enjoyed Red Bull Rampage. Who and how old was the youngest rider ever to participate in Red Bull Rampage? Don't you give me an answer right now.
I'll tell you who it is.
Don't.
I'm not sure how old.
You won't get it. Let's have a look at some fails and bells first, and it'll give you a bit of time to think, but you're going to get it wrong. See some crashes. There's no way. Yeah, boy!
Lean back, lean back. Yeah! Oh, and
Kyle Strait.
What?
Obviously. He was really young. On how old was Jackson Golston? I mean, he's not really.
He didn't ride Red Bull Rampage.
yet.
Okay, so how old was Kyle Strait? You've got it right.
I don't know. I would think probably 16.
14.
Whoa.
And apparently he's ridden every single Red Bull Rampage since.
Wow, he must be in person, is he?
Yeah, well, he's only 30 now, I think. So,
Yeah? Wow.
Incredible.
14.
Incredible, yeah, 14 Red Bull Rampage. Can you imagine doing that?
Excuse me, sir, can I have a weekend off school to go and do Red Bull Rampage?
Screw that. 3, 2, 1. Hexam Bodies. Yeah. It doesn't.
When's Blake
you
coming
sort of
back?
suck the energy out of that, Neil.
Do that. I walk into a room and make it terrible straight away.
Right, yes, it's time for Hexam Bodies. We're going to be giving away this week a GMBN flask.
That's fancy.
I love these.
Yeah, I do.
I've got one with me all the time. They're actually brilliant. So it's a fantastic prize. We've got 3 contestants this week. Neil, do you want to start with contestant number 1?
It is Ivan, who, look at this Strider balance bike, talking
Nice.
about kids' bikes,
Yeah.
who got this, but it was green and his daughter doesn't like green. So he sprayed it purple to get her into riding.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But then, now he's got a son, got a 2-week-old boy.
Oh no.
Congratulations. So they've used Plazzy Dips. They can peel off that purple when they get bored of it.
Ah, brilliant.
You know the Plazzy Dip spray cans? I've done it on my car wheels before. Made them all black, and then when you get bored, just peel it back off.
Brilliant.
Good
Brilliant.
stuff.
And I tell you what, it's as simple as that, innit? If you get the colour of the bike right,
Yeah.
the kids get into it. But you get the colour wrong, it's over.
Oh, I like the green one.
It's
personally.
over, yeah. Well, it's a great entrance. This could be yours. Let's see.
It's red. I don't know if that is all right or not.
We've got colour options. Right, this one is from Andre, and he is in Mexico City. And this is really cool because it's simple, right? I know it doesn't seem like much, but it's these kind of clever ideas make a big difference to your day, right? He's using one of those normal party paper plates.
Yeah.
He's just put a cut in it, slipped it over the disc brake, so when he's oiling his chain, messy job, he protects the disc. And he can still go out riding.
So you do see, I know Muck-Off sell these, so yeah, you don't have to buy it. Oh. My concern with these things is, if you go too mad, you think, oh, that's all right, I won't cover my disc. But then if you do overspray and get it on the plate, you still get the plate off your rotor.
No, you just leave it on.
All right.
You just leave it on forever.
I mean, I'm sure you could take it off without getting oil on disc, but I would don't. It's too risky for me. I'd rather not get any oil anywhere near it.
Yeah, because you've got to get new pads, really, haven't you? Once you've got oil on the disc.
I use an old, the old burner. What do you call it? Blowtorch.
Blowtorch.
Get the oil out. That works.
That'd do it. That's a clever move.
Sometimes your brake pads do explode, though.
That's a good hack. Right, Anders, you're in the running. Next up, this one. This is
great.
Next level, isn't it?
Isn't it? This is from Balant, who rides a Canyon Neuron. Although that isn't the back end.
This is good.
Neuron. So you've got bolt-on dropouts to the back. So he's basically. He's got, this must be it must be a giant Cadex. I can see the logo, that's a giant Cadex. So he's just fabricated these new dropouts so you can fit a disc on there. Yeah. Disc brake. On an old retro bike.
I would feel such a boss if I could do that. If I could just go, I'm going to put a disc brake on my bike.
The drawings, it doesn't look very easy.
No, it's a very good job. And I tell you what, it's going to be hard to beat this week against a paper plate and painting a bike a different colour. I think Balant might have taken it at the end there.
Definitely, it's amazing.
Dude, we are sending you a GMBN flask. I'm not going to throw it. It's got a bit of weight to it. So, yeah, that's on its way to you. Congratulations, like that a lot.
Hack of the week.
Brilliant.
Send of the week. Some great ones this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look.
What about Noah, the 10-year-old in Chile, absolutely sending it off that double?
Man, he was flying.
Amazing, isn't it?
God, these kids are unbelievable. That is a good send. My favourite this week, actually, was Fabio there. Sending in the kiss.
That's my least favourite.
I like that one a lot. He's sharing the love of mountain biking with his girlfriend. She's like, I don't want to ride. And he's like, don't ride, just stand there. I'm going to do an endo and plant one on your lips. Perfect, like it.
Do you reckon he ever headbutted her? You know, took a few times to get it
I
right.
reckon he probably tried it a few times.
Peak in the nose.
Yeah, it could have gone horribly wrong. You smashed my teeth out. Ah, nice one. Right, what we got coming up next in the show? We've got to brace ourselves. It's the Caption Contest. Caption Contest time. Your chance to win yourself a GMBN jersey.
Ta-da!
Not a bad prize at all for a caption. Last week's photo was Blake with this very Blake-like face.
Permanently got a funny face on that.
He has. He's got some really good funny faces.
Killian Ruthall says, when you accidentally hit the dropper post lever.
That's pretty accurate. That's pretty good. Jo5YT says, when your girlfriend says she wants to try mountain biking.
Sexism.
Whoa! Steady there. Not sure about that one.
Ruben Drotchi, when you see how good the deals are on the GMBN Black Friday.
See what I did there?
I like it.
Yeah, little plug. That's still available, by the way. Yeah. Right, what's your favourite? Go on.
Gotta be Killian Ruthall, the first one. Yeah. Drop post lever. In the post, look out for one of these. Or get in touch, actually. You have to get in touch on our Facebook page.
It's a good price.
Send us the details. We'll get one of those in the post.
So Killian's won a shirt, but nobody else has. But don't worry, you've still got a chance to win yourself a GMBN jersey on next week's Caption Contest. You can get involved in the comment section down below by suggesting a caption to this. Steve Jones with two dirty-looking racks.
It almost looks like he's got skinned a sheep or something.
There's an awful lot there you can pick holes in.
Wellies on.
Wellies on, lots of options. Try your best.
Tracky bottoms.
See if you can win yourself a race shirt in the captions. What have you guys been saying on the channel this week then?
I always find this one funny. A few people say it. This is M, good name. Neil is actually running flats. Nice. It's funny because I ran flats for like 15 years, never tried clipless pedals, so it's funny now that it's gone the other way around. Everyone thinks I'm just a clipless dude. But if you'd have seen me racing downhill back in the day, you wouldn't have believed I run clipless pedals. Anyway.
Did you run clipless? Did you run flats when you were racing downhill?
Yeah, I never ever tried clips.
Wow.
Literally for 20 years of riding bikes, I've never tried clips. And now I do like them, but yeah.
Wow, that's quite cool actually. What happened when you first tried clips? Because a lot of people out there will be thinking flats or clips, which should they go? Did you try clips and go, oh man?
No, I was like, oh, I can't do this.
Oh, really?
But then I started racing enduro, I was like, I've got to teach myself how to do this. Right. And I got Crank Brothers, which do feel much easier for me than Shimano's clipping in and out. So yeah, but it took me a while. Definitely made some terrible mistakes.
Yeah, and you have to use them on EWS just because of the climb.
Just because I felt, like, you don't have to. Samuel wins without them, but I felt at the time like I had to.
How does Sam Hill?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Also, in the comments, noticed this one from Jake Dog. He'd watched the How to Ride Steep Switchbacks video, and he says, anyone else already know this stuff, but still enjoy watching.
I like it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the views anyway.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, well, shows you must be making great videos, Neil.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Relvi, Barelvi, or Jake Dog's got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to Relvi, Barelvi. Whoever shot the video talking about the Shimano 2-pot versus 4-pot, whoever shot the video and edited it needs a medal. This is like Lord of the Rings cinematic, or maybe Lord of the Pots. Haha. We talk about pots quite a lot.
Yes, we are. And Pien Musta says, oh, pot you said? Blake walks in with a joint.
You can probably imagine we made a lot of these jokes over the 2 days of filming that video. They didn't quite make the cut.
Yeah, funny that. It never does.
Breaking news, Blake Sampson.
Oh, jet lag.
He's got jet lag.
I'm not surprised. I am not surprised.
Coming up on the channel this week.
Yeah, we've got some great stuff coming up. I'm really looking forward to this one because I used to love riding a hardtail. Things not to do on a hardtail. That's going to be a great video.
Like the Mega Avalanche #1.
Yeah, that is probably one of the suggestions.
And a video about wearing shoes. So me and Dolly going for a ride in the middle of winter in the UK. What's the best choice for shoes? Do you go for a full winter boot, or do you just run what you got and wear some thick socks?
Good options. We've got lots of other stuff on the channel, of course. Stick with us and make sure you enjoy GMBN this week. What else we've got coming up on the show now, Neil?
The BV.
Oh, my fault. That's nice.
The Bike Vault, don't forget, you can play along on our Instagram in the stories. We put them up there, so you don't just have to listen to us say if we think it's super nice or nice. You can decide yourself, and it even tells you what everyone else thinks. Gives you a percentage.
Yeah, I like it. And see if you're right or wrong. Pass the old bell over, Neil, so we can get some super nices in here, because I'm feeling generous today. Right, this one, first bike in, is from Martyn. Canyon Spectral CFR 9.0 Limited.
That's the full, the banging one. Look at the MV rims on that. It's got that bag you can get as well. It's that little pouch. So I don't have one of those.
I like that because it sort of hints towards a tank from an old school motorcycle.
Orange and black. I like that.
It's lovely.
It is.
I'd feel ridiculous if we could give that anything else. Next up.
That is nice. What are they called? That's the Epic Hardtail. S-Works.
This is in Texas.
That is lovely.
Look at that plate of chain rings on the back.
Can you imagine how fast that thing goes across that plane?
It's another super nice, isn't it?
It is.
Wow. Really, really, really lovely. Oh, I hope they're all like this. Another nice one. This is Justin's Brand X frame, RockShox Revelation Fork.
Where is that? That's the Forest of Dean, isn't it? No, it's Vermont.
No, I've strangely zoomed right in on
that. Looks just like somewhere not so far from here, and it's in Vermont.
Yeah, it's a very cool looking bike. We've got the whole spec here listed. So a lot of detail gone in. Neil, I'm finding it very hard not to ring this bell again.
Go on, I think you should as well.
Can we make it all the way through? It's
like kind of simple hardtail, but really nice. Good shapes. Oh, e-bike.
E-bike? What's going on in here?
Bergamot. Not seen that one.
I like it.
I mean, it's controversial.
It's in Loch an Eileen.
Where's that?
First ride of the new e-bike. I would say that is nice.
Shiny.
It's nice.
It's got one of those ergon e-bike
I mean,
seats on
it's
it as
on the
well.
wrong channel.
It is, but I like it. It's good.
Did you want me to give it more?
No, it's nice.
It's nice. Next up, wowzers! That's a high front end. That is a high front end. Alan, on his Specialised Enduro Evo.
180 mil travel.
Yeah, he's got a
108
massive
fork on the front.
stack on the front there. It's nice.
It's the lake near Worcester. Which lake's that? Lost Lake, maybe?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice. Next up, we have got
another e-bike. Someone has been fiddling with the bike vault this week.
Brandon works on it behind that camera.
Yeah.
He's been getting involved.
Steve Jones.
Jones has done it.
Next, yeah, right. I'm not even giving that a nice for a super nice. It's on the wrong channel.
I think that's not. Well, I think that's super nice. Because is that like
now I've got
custom graphics on it?
It's a super nice for the bike I was not even going to score.
Giant Trans E with custom graphics, unless I'm mistaken. I don't think they sound like that.
In Arkansas. Well done, Ryan. You got super nice.
Oh.
And last up today, we've got Zvitka's Merida 120. I am a massive fan of this shot. You know,
In
the trail
Israel.
leading away.
Israel, that's pretty amazing. Look at 2 bottle cages. Funny one underneath top tube.
Looks like a weapon to me.
I mean, oh yeah, maybe it is.
It looks like a weapon. I want to ring the bell.
Go on
To
then.
end. Well done, Zvitka. You got a super nice. That's better. Hey, not everyone gets the super nice, but can you? If you've got a bike, send us a photo of it. It might end up on the show. It might get a super nice, and the value of it increases by 28%. That's a proven fact.
As ever, you can upload your stuff to us. There's a link down below. Follow that. You can upload your photos, and we'll see them.
Get involved. Whoa, wait. There's more. There's more. I've just seen there's 2 more bikes.
More breaking news from Blake Sampson as well. He now says pew pew. Don't know what that means.
I never know what he means. Next bike in the bike vault. Wow.
That is absolutely banging. That's an intense. What they call those hardtails?
It's the
a prototype.
Prototype intense hard eddy.
Whoa.
It's Jacobs.
The blue RockShox Sid Ultimate, I think that is up front as well.
He's in-
Skinwall Maxxis tyres.
He's in Pocatello.
Wow. I love that.
Here, Neil.
I mean, that might be the best hardtail I've ever seen.
It's high praise. High praise. It was very good. And last, definitely last bike in the bike vault this week, it's Panchard's Rocky Mountain Growler.
Look at the. This is in Quebec, which gets freezing cold. Do you remember on any Sunday where they do the ice racing?
Yes.
That's Quebec.
Is it?
So it gets like minus 50, 100.
Look at those hand mitts. he's
Yeah,
got
so
for
you
it.
stick your hands in there, don't get cold
Brilliant.
hands.
Brilliant. They look crap when there's no bike on it, or no person on the bike.
Yeah.
They look
But
kind
I
of
bet
dumb.
they're amazing. Bombing
Yeah.
around the woods.
And it's a plus. It's a plus bike, isn't it? Which sort of seems like a bit of a
Good for the snow.
in betweener.
It's nice. Nice.
Just nice. Okay. That's a flat end.
Right, we'll see if people agree over on our Instagram.
Yes.
I'm not sure they
Let's
will.
find out. I think they'll agree with me. Everyone likes a hand mitt. Great show this week. Neil, enjoyed it?
Loved it.
Yeah. I tell you what, there's something else we should mention. The old Black
Friday
Friday gear still available in the shops.
Sporting this, we've got jerseys, we've got t-shirts, socks, all sorts of stuff.
The race top is banging.
It's nice.
Oh my god, it's nice.
They're at the introductory price until December the 4th, so get in if you want them, because they'll go back up to normal price after that.
Yeah, they're very cool. Don't miss your opportunity. Yes, make sure you keep watching. If you want to stick with GMBN right now, I'm going to suggest you check out that switchbacks video.
Yeah.
Actually, how to ride them switchbacks, because they can be tricky.
And for the Shimano video over here, some brilliant drone shots there. Some really cool shots from the guys behind the camera, so check it out.
Absolutely. Hit the old globe to subscribe. Other than that, give us a thumbs up, like, and we'll see you next week on The Dirt Shed Show.